I apologize.
It's not, I don't. It's not that big.
You from Africa?
I mean, it's the same shit though.
Jamaica.
You from Africa? We all from Africa. We
I
all
ain't from Africa.
look at your skin.
I'm African American.
Okay, what does that mean?
That means
that's going
I am
Why
not.
does the Africa come before the America then?
You're right.
There we go.
I had a woman tell me. She says, "I don't get this thing they call themselves African Americans." And I said, "What?" I said, "So what do you call yourself?" She says, "I'm black." And she was from Britain. I said, "So you related to this shit, right? Are you black?" And she said, "What are you talking about?" I said, I'm African descent, but I'm born in America. So I have Mexican Americans, you have some American.
Yeah, sure.
I'm African American.
Gang.
And she was like, "I don't get it." I said, "You should get it. You're not related to
To the color, yeah. Like
I said, when you have a Indian come from India, he's blacker than me. You don't call him black. You call he Indian.
yeah.
But you look at me, oh, you black. And see, they feel the same way. I used to say, "Oh, I'm black." They say, "You're not black." You know, and I'm like, "What? You look like you're from Belize or something. You know, you're not black." Because I've seen some black. I see some black folks, and they look like they straight. You know, and no, they from here.
Oh shit.
You know, the hair's so nappy, they don't need a haircut because it just curl up and it stays
like
the
that
same.
Nigerian hair.
You know.
No, this cold one. Because somebody has a positive black. He said, I'm kind of cinnamon.
I'm cinnamin.
Cinnamon.
But that's what a lady told me.
My brother, there's no such thing as cinnamon, man. Nah, they call this mocha chocolate.
There you go.
Okay, mocha chocolate. I was cinnamon. You know, when I was born, I was red. And the white doctors had a problem with that because I had hair all over me. They said,
"Hell no, stop playing."
Yes, I did. I had it.
You were born with a beard?
No, I had hair on my body, my whole body.
Oh, okay.
Which I still do. And it was blonde. And they looked.
I don't know if we want to know about it.
And they was like,
I don't know about pops. We don't know.
I'll go with that. Hey, I go in the sun right now.
No, true talk.
I'm gonna go in the sun right now, and I'll show you.
You like my hair turn. My hair have a lot of hair on them.
Yeah, but then when they look at us, we got to be a monkey or something, you know.
I never understood that shit when they always because shit they do have a lot of they have more hair on them than we do. Like that shit. And I'm like, yo, why you call some? It's only because of the nose and the face. Bro, you don't notice the hair. Okay, if we monkeys, then what are you, a dog?
No, they got different types of monkeys. You got monkeys that look just like their ass.
Facts.
Straight pointed nose. I don't know what kind of monkey that is.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly the monkey you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, real shit. Real shit. There's a monkey that literally looks like a human. It has a pointed nose. I swear to God.
Yeah.
White fur.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. That shit crazy.
And it's like different types, but they want to they thought we had tails back in the day.
Yeah.
When I was coming up, you know, chicken's ass. You got a tail? You know? But I was red. And so my nickname was really Chief.
Chief.
Yeah. I was red.
So they call you Chief?
Chief. Actually, it
like
was
Chief.
Indian. You know, because my mom, she had Indian in her grandmother. You know, her name was Winona. My dad was not really light. He was from Louisiana, but
yeah, we know. I cut you. I cut your motherfucker.
Cut your motherfucking. You when you got the fucking, you better back up. I'll cut your
motherfucking
ass. Motherfucker. Who you calling old?
We need to keep granddad in the stories. We need to keep bringing that motherfucking ass in there every time we sit down for bruh talk.
Yeah. You know, Yeah, man. I tell you, life didn't just start. You know, we got generations of people that was honorable.
It's real.
And we seem to, you know, I used to go to church, man, and honorable people. These brothers back in the day, 50s and the 60s, these some honorable brothers, you know, and it was like, we seem to forgot about these cats, you know. These are the cats that came from Oklahoma.
But now I'm good.
You know, and they had businesses back in Oklahoma when they burned it and shit, and they came here. My grandfather was one of them, you know, and it's like he was a entrepreneur back in the day. He came here and he bought property. You know,
it was like
that's
that when
all
you
he
left
did.
out of
He
here.
brought property. He was I still have his IDs. He was when he got here,
I can't do it. I
worked,
did that before.
what do they call it, man?
We start talking shit.
Worked for slave labor.
Shit was like this when you left out of here.
He was
I've heard.
Yeah, he did it, and he had like four different, and he worked it until he came up. And I can remember my granddaddy was the one that took me, and he had his shoes shine. They call him Mr. Walk, you know, and that's the way he made his fortune through critique
everything,
you know. But before that, he was in Oklahoma, and he came here and he was washing clothes for people, washing clothes for people. He was doing a lot of shit. He was the shit, you know. And once he got his shit together, man, he used to wear not a stingy brim, but he wore the hat, suit, coat, everything. He used to go down and get his shoes shined, and I was with him. Because I'm named after him, you know. And when I think about it, he was cold-blooded.
That's drink too much. Because I was thinking how old we talking.
Yeah, I had a
I was alive.
Can't do it.
Not even.
You gotta go back then because see, black people was up under a lot of pressure.
Got on that ass shit.
I wasn't even.
This shit adds up to the drink. It goes in with the
Hustling was a different. He was a hustler. He didn't do drugs, but he did real estate.
You make
He
yourself
did making soap. He did washing clothes for people. But he did it, and he came up. You know, and we're talking about in a neighborhood where there was Japanese people that was put in concentration camps and all that. He was coming up during those times, but he was doing his thing. In our neighborhood, they call it J Flats, and a lot of black folks was celebrating. Yeah, say J Flats, and they don't even know what J Flats means until I brought a friend of mine from.
Wait. J Flats means what? That's
J Flats.
It
That
was
was down in Hollywood.
It was a lot of Japanese in our community.
It was called Japanese Flats.
And when when this went down, they came down and scooped up all the Japanese. You know, so we was at war and put them in concentration camps and everything.
That was back in the days when we was.
So then the flats got available type shit.
Well, no, we moved in.
And then they called those flats J Flats.
It was
because it was Japanese flats. You know, we're talking about when the shoe shine man was doing his thing.
Okay. So basically, it's one of like both people. We going through, or you know, African Americans going through what we're going through. They're going through what they're going through. We just happen to, for some reason, you know, they think their misfortune happens to be our benefit in the sense that we
in a way.
Yeah, that, you know what I'm saying. That's crazy.
You were entrepreneur in those times, because there was a whole lot of black folks that wasn't doing shit. They was working jobs. They was working jobs like my dad, you know, making less than $1 in something, but he made his way. You know,
because I had a homie, his mother used to play with her little Japanese friend, and then she wondered why. She remember when the men came in and took her friend and her family and took them away, and she was wondering, like, you know, where did they go? You know what I'm saying? went ahead and picked them up and put them in concentration camps.
Crazy.
We're talking
Here,
about the
we're talking
only
here
jobs.
in
The only
California,
jobs
man.
was for
In
the
California.
Japanese did was a gardener.
Mhm.
Okay, and
Wait,
That was
Japanese
wild shit,
gardeners?
Oh yes,
yes,
definitely.
Crazy. Wait, no,
Sir.
wait.
No, yeah, you can't see it, but
you
yes.
can understand what I'm saying, though.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
where we
Yeah.
are only seeing that,
Yeah,
no
only
offense to the
Latinos.
Mexicans,
Yeah.
Latinos are the
Yeah.
only one we.
That's
So
what's
you trying to
crazy.
tell me that
Yeah, y'all
Japanese
can see it, but I seen it.
gardeners.
I seen it.
Yeah.
They were the
I
ones.
seen it.
They were the ones. Japanese
They had
gardeners.
Yeah, they had that.
They had the shit.
What
You know, and it was
the
like,
fuck?
but it didn't go to Japanese to black.
Right, no.
But it did. We just didn't pursue it as much, you know,
I don't
because
think
my
it was-
neighbor,
you think people
he was a gardener, and he was, you know, Jimmy Thompson off.
Yeah.
Their daddy was gardeners, and
Okay, right,
Hernandez's,
Mhm.
they were gardeners, and it was like, but it was a job that they said nope, you know, it's going to go to these people. You know, my mom was a maid, you know, in Beverly Hills and all these police places. And my mom was a maid for Schaefer. You ever heard of Schaefer? The paramedics place,
Paramedics
Schaefer
company, man.
paramedics.
Look it up.
I've heard
Schaefer.
it.
Yeah, my
Look it up,
mom
Schaefer.
was
They're
the maid
paramedic
for
owners.
them, you know, and
Big paramedic
and
owners, Schaefer's.
cheap
They was the
ass
one that had
people,
the
but
contract.
you know,
other than
they
LA,
kept her, you know, they kept
LAFD.
her afloat,
Yeah, it
and they paid in silverware and shit. You know what I'm saying? Give her a little money. You want these silverware? My mother, hell yeah. I still got some.
Why do people grab silverware like this? Is the silver itself? Is it silver?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pure silver. You know, I got, you know, and it's like, yes, yeah.
See, I thought it was like they just, right now there's a lot of
Played it.
right now there's a lot of
Yeah.
play this shit. Nobody
Mm.
the fuck and they ain't stupid enough to fuck real
Solid, bro.
gold
You
on
know?
themselves.
And it's like, you couldn't pay her in her worth, but you said, yeah, we buy some new silver. Here you go. You know, my mother said, yeah, I'll take it.
That's crazy that really people at some point we looked at that as stupid. Like you ain't gonna take money, you're gonna take utensils.
Yeah.
But now those
Yeah.
gold, silver things
Those
are
Yeah.
so but that's how you
worth more than
double that
paper,
motherfucker.
you know what I'm saying?
Like triple
Money
that
loses
motherfucker,
value.
quadruple that motherfucker.
Yes, you know. But there's one thing that
I gotta go.
really bothers me. That all our commercials is talking about buy gold. That's like buying a house for $1 million at its highest pinnacle, you know. And it's like, okay, I do want some gold and shit, you know, but you're buying gold at its highest. You're buying it at its highest. Is gold going to go even higher? 'Cause I buy it up here. Only thing gold gonna go is go down. So all these commercials, man, it's like, you know, I got a problem with it. But hey, that's just me.
And that I mean to me, whichever one as long as it benefits you.
Yes, yes. But you know, you listen to the commercials, and it's always white folks talking about, and one brother talking about, yeah, you know, you got gold coins and shit. You know, it's good to hold it in your hand. It is. But if you bought gold at its lowest, you know, you did something. But you're gonna buy gold at its highest. It's gonna keep going up. It's gonna be falling. That's like buying a house for $1 million, and all of a sudden it falls to $500,000.
So you think they should like at that point just wait till the shit drops and they pick it up, or if it doesn't drop, just
To
leave
each
it
his
alone?
own, because I like gold myself. You know, and
I never found value in all them shits. I ain't gonna lie. Like I like
you buy
stuff
a
like
nice gold chain.
see my thing is stainless steel. Something that it would never like rust or anything.
Yeah, but stainless steel.
It's simple.
Let me have 925 silver. You know, 925. That's almost pure silver. 925?
What that mean? They just shine better or something like that?
No, that means the purity is almost pure.
I mean, more like what's the difference from stainless steel?
Stainless steel ain't silver. Stainless steel is steel. that will rust. It will do all this shit.
Oh, it
Stainless steel look good for a while. That's just like gold plated.
Mm.
You know,
Oh,
stainless steel. Stainless steel look good. Look like silver, but it's not. But sooner or later, stainless steel is gonna rust, and you have when you buy 925 or even 1,000%, which is you can't find it, silver. You're buying almost pure steel. I mean, pure silver. You know, stainless steel is not even in it. You know, stainless steel. You know, and it's like they try to promote that shit. You know, and it's like
I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was like it was. It just, I mean, cheap.
it take a while. It take a while, but stainless steel is like it look like silver. You know,
It does
shine,
exactly. That's it. Look
you
like
know,
silver, yeah.
shit. I got some stainless steel shit. You know, where I thought it was. Oh, fuck, give it to me anyway. But
Over the time, it just
you know, if you're gonna buy silver, if it's not pure, 925 is good. You know, and it's like now me, I'm like, well, shit, I can't afford platinum and all that shit. You know,
so platinum is so platinum just looks like silver, right?
Silver.
But it's more. I guess.
and I was thinking about going still in no. When people start their car up and they say, "Oh yeah,
Yeah, that converter.
what the fuck happened?
This Russian
Throwing your Cadillac?
this Russian metal up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that to my daughter.
Down the street,
They stole it from my daughter's Cadillac. Oh,
up
man.
and down the street, man. I be walking outside here, somebody say, "Man."
All year. Oh, damn.
He got out, he was like, "What the fuck?" And he looked up and found out they just stole his catalytic converter.
They did that to my
He was
daughter,
like,
man.
damn.
She damn near hopped out of her car. She didn't know what was going on.
How do you steal somebody's shit like that?
Hey, man.
Man, they went up in there. They
You ain't been listening.
They done pulled her stuff up. They done cut it,
acted up.
2 bolts, man. Hey, I work for LA Unified. They broke into our yard and stole about over 20 buses Cadillac converters. They cut a hole in the fence, and one of their bus drivers was coming there starting up their bus and was like, like what? They broke in our yard, man, and stole over 20 buses.
How the fuck is that possible?
And came up with a kill. I think they caught them cats, man. But
it's amazing.
They need to hire those guys.
Yeah.
You need to hire, these are those crooks that if they're able to pull shit like that
they
off,
doing
they're
it,
smart.
man. They
You
doing
need to
it.
hire them back into the, you know what I'm saying? Because bro,
Yeah,
what
they got my daughter. They got her
20
earlier this year, man. And she hopped in her car, turned it on, man. Her stuff sounded like a hot rod. She like, what? She said, Dad, my car. I said, yeah, they got you. We looking. I seen the scrapes on the ground where they put the jack up in there, and then when she pulled her car up,
dangerous shit,
screws.
This actor was getting off. This happened last year.
Yeah. A lot of these cats got guns, man.
He was like, motherfucker, and they shot his ass.
Shot him. Yeah.
That's because precious metal.
Yeah.
One lady ran screen, one lady ran over. This and a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So I gotta dispose of my flat screen and take it over to somebody. Freddy found Freddy. I gotta take my flat screen and take it to that guy. How much you charge? $10?
To turn it in?
Mm-hmm.
No, don't charge nothing. He charged me something for my
flat screen.
Give you $10 for it?
Didn't he charge me for that?
No.
Well,
he charged me for my what did I give him? I gave him something. He said I gotta charge you. It was for something else. I gave him something. I don't know what I gave him. We could throw it in my truck right now, and I can throw it in there tomorrow.
Kumo D.
Come over here tomorrow and get
Kumo D. Kumo. Who's Kumo D?
Go say that nice.
You remember Kumo D?
Knock it down right there.
I've heard.
This motherfucker don't know
Kumo D.
I've heard the name Kumo.
Man, let me see your license, man.
He youngster. That's what it is. He youngster.
What you want? I'm police. I'm 5'0". You want my license? You know he's 5'0" now. You know my license.
It's fair. Kumo D isn't really an 80, a 70, 80s
The
artist.
name I've heard.
So, yeah.
I didn't know. I've never.
Him
Big
and
dude
LL
that
Cool
could
J had a big
That
beef.
was crazy.
Him and
Big
him and
heavy
LL
dick.
Cool J had a big beef. But yeah, it's fair.
I thought LL Cool J's beef. Well,
Who's the other cat?
Kumo
with
D.
my mistake. This nigga, what's his name? The artist, the actor,
with
Jamie Foxx.
yeah, he had him.
I thought
But
that.
he had another beef too before Jamie Foxx. It was with the rapper. What's the rapper's name? He wasn't really a famous rapper, but him and LL Cool J got on the same. Not Cassie.
Who wore the cross colors?
You know.
Who wore the cross colors?
They don't have nothing to do with it.
Man, I had some cross
what's that
colors,
name?
man.
What's that
I made some
rapper's
money
name?
on.
Real black rapper.
Yeah, you ever heard of that?
He sound like he got a.
You don't even know what cross colors is.
Damn, I'm trying
Frederick.
Frederick.
Yeah.
He don't know what cross
Chris
colors. Crisscross. It was
He
green.
wasn't out here. He came in 2012. Out your way back.
okay.
Everybody started wearing this shit backwards. It was from Crisscross, Jermaine Dupri's group.
Okay, I know
Crisscross will
Jermaine
make you
Dupri
jump.
though.
Jump. I was gonna make you. Man, I forget
man,
what that rapper's name is.
I don't look that like what you saying.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Hell no,
My
bro.
point is,
I choose you,
the more you
baby.
talk is
I'm
what I'm
old
saying.
school. I
Is that
am
the
old
rapper or
school.
is that the
You know, but I made
You making some shit
on Chris on cross colors on that cross color shit.
That's the original.
I went downtown, man, and I found a place down, and I bought some cross color shit. I was getting a barber
This is the
shop,
original version though.
and
Oh, okay.
I used to sell it for
Bumpy and,
$15,
what's his
and I
boy's
bought it
name?
for $3
Who died?
downtown.
This nigga ass.
And I, man, Chris,
But his
what
boy
did I
was,
just say? I
Pimp
forgot
C.
what cross colors.
This is where they sampled it from.
And man,
This is
when
where
I
they
walked
sampled
into
it
a
from.
barber shop, they was like, "You got any more?" I said, "Yeah." Went out to the car, and I brought out 10. They want 10 of them.
That's where they sampled it from, though.
It was a hat and it was
Man,
shirt.
right here.
Cross colors. It was green,
Mac. It's from the Mac
gold,
soundtrack.
and other colors. It's cross colors, you know.
It's like tie-dye type shit.
No, explain cross color stuff, Frederick.
Yeah, Rock can explain it better.
Cross
They
color.
came up with cross colors and everything.
What is it, like a designer pattern?
Yeah, it was a designer.
The cross
It was a
colors was
designer
from
like
his
Fubu.
era.
It was like
Yeah.
Fubu and all that and everything.
Ah.
So,
And
it was
they had
kids
two
from my
colors.
era.
They had a green and a different color. But then when Crisscross came on,
They had their
took
pants
that
backwards.
and they turned their pants backwards.
Had
And had
everything
it in
backwards.
back. Crisscross will make you jump. Mac Dad'll make you
Man,
jump.
I was 100%. My wife said,
Uh-huh.
"You're making 100%." And I would go down, and I would buy them hats,
What?
and I would walk into the barber shop, and I said, "I got them crisscross," and bring it out. It was like, "How many you want?" I take 5. How many you want? I take 10. I take 20. You know, and I was selling like
That's
I was
crazy.
selling
Where
like
you-
$5 a hat.
Where you getting that from?
Downtown, Los
Yeah, you go
Angeles.
downtown.
And then
That's-
you
Back
flipping
in
them
the
over.
days, it was downtown,
Flipping
baby.
that shit over,
You go
brother.
downtown,
Valley.
get what you gotta get, bring it back
Valley.
up.
Valley.
Right.
Yeah, he was the
Oh,
dapper.
head making
Hey,
money.
hey.
He was the Dapper Dan.
I
He was
asked-
Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan
Just-
was a famous one in New York. He was the Dapper Dan in California.
I asked.
Oh,
I never did this.
Like this,
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, all this is theoretical, hypothetical.
Hypothetical, man. We
You
just
know what I'm
going
saying?
back
All
with it, baby.
stories. You
We
feel?
going back with
you
it.
know.
But y'all know, y'all real ones
But
know.
then,
you know,
then
you
they
know.
started
Yeah,
going
nah.
into.
If you
Then they
know,
started
you know.
going into Sears and everybody else, and they was selling it. I was like, oh man, you know.
We
Now I
had
got
a
a little
spot.
money.
We had a spot called a Pacoima shop.
Now I got a
We had a
little
spot called a Fila shop in Pacoima. Excuse me.
Anyway, y'all.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shout out to
Off
all
of
y'all
Hubbard.
people listening.
Off of Hubbard.
But I gotta go in the house.
All right, we're about to
Hubbard.
close down shop.
Close it
Everybody,
up, baby.
appreciate everybody for coming through, watching right now. I'm pretty sure it might end up being 2 episodes, 3 episodes. I know there's a special episode in there. If you didn't see, if you heard this, whatever the fuck it is, there's a special episode in there. If you ain't paid to see it, you probably ain't see. You ain't heard that little part in between.
Yeah, in between.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We went on the sidetrack.
There was something in there.
And
you
yeah,
missed out.
it's all love, everyone. It's all love. Do not get offended.
And we will show you guys in the daytime because I know it's dark outside in California.
It's gonna cover.
So every color.
Big things coming up though.
color.
Big things coming up.
We got a lot.
Baylor fam got barbecue sauce. We got clothing. We got everything. We got music. We got a band. We got a lot of stuff coming up, folks.
And they drunk as hell.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? So from Bro Talk, you know,
Shout out to Pops for coming out. Big
and
bro.
from Pops, you know what I'm saying? From Roc, you know what I'm saying? From
Freddie
Fred,
Doolittle.
Peace.
West Coast.
Peace and blessings. We out.
Boom, boom.
We out.
Almighty puss.